I am actually training for a HYROX, and I don't know if I've told y'all that or not yet, but I am. And if you don't know what a HYROX is, there's 8 stations, and it's like an endurance race mixed with like stations you have to do. So it's like 1,000-meter skier, 1,000-meter on the row, sled push, sled pull, burpee broad jumps, 100 wall ball squats. What else is there? Oh, lunges. There's just like there's 8 stations full of obstacles basically that you have to do. And it's hard, and I'm training for it. I've been training for it for a few months now. Going to specific HYROX classes, but that's why I've been running and going to the gym a whole lot. And yeah, I'm going to compete. I'm actually doing doubles with my brother at some point. We were going to do Dallas, and we did not get tickets, so we are hoping to do Atlanta maybe, or whenever HYROX comes to North Carolina would be amazing. But anyways, I'm training for it. And so yeah, I like take it to the next level. So I'm going to make myself miserable for this workout. It is my last workout as an 18-year-old. Tomorrow I turn 19, so might as well enjoy my last suffering workout as an 18-year-old. So come in here, let's do it. So when I get to the gym, the first thing that is the most important thing is to always stretch. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I rush a little bit in my stretching and then I feel it later on, so don't do that. Don't be like me. And then the first station you get to in the actual HYROX race is a skier. So I usually just like to start off with it. We actually have, so it's a kilometer run in between every station. So I would run and then I would do the ski erg. So I did 1,000-meter ski erg, and then I went straight into 50 wall ball squats. And I believe this was like a 10-pound weight. I'm not really sure. I think I might have to do like 12 in the competition because I'm supposed to do men's weight because I am doing it with my brother. And then I did 50 reverse lunges. This is not in the competition. We do have lunges. However, I'm just kind of like, my workout was just kind of all over the place today. So I just did reverse lunges, 50 total, not each leg. And then I did 20 burpee box jumps, and honestly these were kind of scary because every time I would get up to jump I didn't think I was gonna miss it, and that was a little stressful. Every time I would like sit and pause and be like, mentally prepare myself, get that like muscle mind connection to make sure that I land on top of the box and not like eat it, because there was a very, very good chance of me eating it. In the competition, we have to do burpee broad jumps, and so my way of thinking is if I can get where I can jump really far, the less amount of burpees I have to do. And I think it's like 50 meters. I actually have no idea what it actually is of how far we have to jump, but all I know is it's a lot of burpees. Then I went on to the row, and in the competition you have to do 1,000-meter row, and today I just did 500-meter, and I was just kind of like working on keeping a steady pace and getting my form a little bit better, because I am really bad at wanting to rush through this one, and it makes my heart rate go up, and then I'm not near as efficient as I should be. So that's kind of what I focused on today, was just getting a little bit more efficient and a steady pace and getting my form down. Then I usually try to do this at the end, and to be honest, I thought this was going to be the end of my workout, and I usually do like 10 or just go until failure of these assisted pull-ups, because I can probably do like one single pull-up without help, and that's probably all I got. And I can do chin-ups, but I cannot do like the correct form of a pull-up without any help. So I'm using this band to help me, and I feel like I did 10 today. I'm not really sure. And then I just dead hang because it honestly felt so good on my back. What these things are called, because I honestly have no idea, but they're supposed to help you when you run and get your muscles better. So that's what it was. It was a struggle, and I felt like I was feeling it the most in my knee, so I'm really hoping that like builds up some muscle in my knee, but I really don't know the correct terminology for this stuff. So I did that. I did 10 each leg, and this was a lot heavier weight than I really should have been using, but it was the only one that these shoes would fit in, so this is just what I had to do, and it worked. It was a struggle, but it worked. Once again, I don't know what this is called either, but I honestly just did this. I was not doing this for like really for my workout. I just kind of wanted to stretch my back out, and I can feel it stretch when I go into this. So I was like just kind of like rounding my back up and letting like feel the stretch, and it felt good. And then I did push-ups until failure, and I don't remember how many I did exactly, but I did push-ups, and then I went into my plank, and I believe I did a minute plank. And yeah, I was just working on like a little core exercise, kind of just doing like a full body workout today, because I took GONM Sport before my workout, which is like a pre-workout, but it's for endurance, and it's by BPM Supplements. Nick Vare is the owner of the company, and I listen to his podcast. I absolutely love it. If you're into fitness stuff, you should check it out. It's super good. And I took their GONM Sport Plus, which is like the next level up from GONM Sport, the normal stuff. And honestly, I don't think I've ever had so much energy in my life. I feel like I could have went on for days working out. So this is probably one of the longest workouts I've done in a long time because I felt so good. Then I did these thingies. Don't know what they're called. I'm just going to call them flyaways because that's what it looks like I'm doing. Just, I don't know, spreading my arms out. But anyways, I don't even remember how many I did of those. I just did them until I couldn't anymore, I guess. And then I did, oh gosh, I just forgot what these are called. Bent over rows. I did bent over rows. I did 10 each arm, and then I did some of these. And once again, I'm kind of just like winging it at this moment. I just did some of these, and then I turned and I stopped, and then I did doubles with both hands. I'm kind of just like all over the place. I was just kind of like messing around, not really had a plan. I went in with the plan, I did my plan, and then I still felt like I had a lot of energy, needed to do a little bit more, so I just kept going and just like walking around the gym like, oh, this looks cool, let's try that out, which I know is probably not the smartest, and I probably shouldn't be like doing my workouts like that, but if you're not having fun and you're not like enjoying your workout, then I feel like you're more than likely gonna quit working out because it's not enjoyable. So might as well just like have fun and play around and make your own workouts. And yeah, you can be a fitness influencer too. I ran a half a mile on the treadmill, and whenever I first like originally decided I was going to do a HYROX, I was just running on the treadmill, and I say that I was literally running on the treadmill for maybe a week. I might have made like 5 runs on the treadmill, and I thought it was great. Like, I thought I was super fast, flying around on the treadmill. Anyways, come to find out, running on pavement is a lot harder than running on the treadmill, and now that I run on the treadmill, I'm like, oh my gosh, this sucks. Anyways, I also see that's like really good for knee pain, and I don't know, I see a lot of people walking backwards on the treadmill, and they make it look way too easy because I almost fell off of this thing like several times. Here I am like slowing this thing down. This is hard, and maybe it's just because I just ran half a mile on it going forward and a little bit faster, but when I turned around, I literally thought I was going to fall off of this thing. I saw somebody on TikTok do this thing too, and maybe they were using like a lighter weight or something, or maybe they just have like extremely good core, but that was hard. So I just went back to the normal thing, and I was just doing weighted sit-ups, and honestly I loved it. And I did like 2 sets of 10 or something like that. I don't remember honestly, but anyways, that's all for today's workout. That's all I did. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't be a loser, and appreciate all the supporters. Love you guys. Bye. Okay, y'all, so I just finished my workout, and if the camera's shaky, I apologize. I'm literally sore already, and I just pulled in my house, so that's great. But anyways, today I kind of did a little bit of everything. I was planning on, when I went, was to do this, like, workout from Dominique, I think her name is Dominique. I follow her on TikTok, and she puts a bunch of HYROX workouts, literally every single day. I think for like 30 days she's been doing this. So I've been looking at her workouts and like doing some of them. So that's what my plan was today. Well, I did like, so there was like 6 sets, I think. And it was like, first set do 1,000 meters on a ski, and then do 50 wall balls, 50 reverse lunges, oh, and 20 burpees. Well, I did that, and then I was like, the next set you were supposed to do like 800 meters, and then the next set you go down to 600. You just decline everything until you're like at 10, and then after 10 you just stop. Well, I was doing that, and I was like, I kind of really am getting bored doing the same thing over and over again. So I just did the first set and did the most of it, of all of that stuff, and then I went and did the row for 500 meters. What else? Oh, and then I did some weights with my arms, some pull-ups. I try to end all my workouts doing pull-ups and push-ups and a plank, because I need to get better at all of that. Well, I still had a ton of energy because I took G1M Sport Plus, and I probably won't be able to sleep tonight because that stuff gets me like so ready to attack the day. I need to really start taking it in the mornings instead of drinking coffee, because I feel like I could go run a full marathon right now. But I did that, and I was like, I've still got way too much energy just to go home. So then I went in there and did some weights, and then I ran half a mile on the treadmill, and what else did I do? I don't know what I did, but you already saw it in this video what I did. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's a little something new, and I was actually not planning on recording on my camera, which I did the majority of this video on, but my phone battery was like draining really insanely fast, and so I'm like at 30% right now. Whenever I got to the gym, I was at 100%, and I only recorded my ski erg, which took me like 3:30, I think it was like 3 minutes and 30 seconds to do. So I was like, I guess I'm going to bring the camera out. My camera's doing great. It was at 70% and now it's at 50, and I was in there for like an hour and a half. I need to look at my Strava and see what it is, how I did, because I honestly don't know. Hold on. Also, I don't understand. What I don't understand is on my video, it'll like have me so far out, and then I press record, and then it like zooms me in. And I don't really like that. Like, I wish it wouldn't, but my skin looks clear in this. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I can even like turn it down a little bit for y'all. I kind of feel like this looks better. Okay, let's look at what my Strava says. We're just gonna put, okay, it's like, it's wanting me to put like my settings in, and I don't want to like type it out right now for y'all, so I'm just gonna do that later, what I did. But I worked out for an hour and 7 minutes. My average heart rate was 140 beats per minute, and I burned 440 calories. Okay, I'm gonna see what my max heart rate got to be, because I felt like it was, oh, it was my 40th activity on Strava too, guys. There's no stopping me, it says. I don't know if you can see that, but it says there's no stopping me. Yeah, you're right. Okay, my max heart rate got to 193, which actually is not as high as I've had it before. That's like my little like settings. Oh, I heard somebody. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you, yesterday, my stomach's growling. I haven't ate anything today, which is not good. Don't do that. But I need to eat. No, that's a lie. I had a gravy biscuit for breakfast this morning. This is probably why I'm doing so good, because my fuel was a gravy biscuit. It's probably why I attacked my workout today, not G1M Sports, because of my gravy biscuit from Hardee's. Hardee's, you have the best gravy biscuits ever. If you haven't had a Hardee's gravy biscuit, you're missing out on life. Anyways, yesterday I had an actual HYROX class, and my heart rate got to 200. And I burned 560 calories. What did I burn today? I already forgot. 440, so pretty close. Pretty close to the same. So basically, I'm training for HYROX. And yeah, so come along on this journey. My channel will probably have some more workouts, because that's kind of what my life is surrounding by right now. Horses and working out. I'm kind of like switching. I kind of want to do some like fitness content for y'all, kind of my journey, because you see all these fitness influencers, and they're people that are extremely fit. And I'm not extremely fit, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm out here having fun and getting in shape, so I feel like it's more real for y'all than it is like watching some David Goggins of a influencer, and you're like, dang, like they're already fit. Versus me, I'm not, so y'all can come along. So if you want to do this workout with me, go try this workout and let me know what you think. And I'm going to keep making this content for y'all. It won't be like all my content. I'm still doing horse stuff. I'll never quit horse content. But I've been doing a lot of gym stuff lately and a lot of runs. So I'm going to just be documenting that, because I'm passionate about it. I want to do this HYROX. I want to stay in shape, and I want to get healthier and fitter. So that way it affects my riding, because I do feel like it really affects your riding and your health overall, obviously. So, yeah, as someone who never wanted to work out a day in her life and had absolutely no motivation, who's been going to the gym now every day and going on runs, this is your sign to do it too. And come along with me and do these workouts. Anyways, I'm going in there to take a shower, because I have got to feed horses in like an hour. And I am disgusting, even though I'm just going to go back and sweat again. I'm still taking a shower, and I'll take another one later. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Something new. Probably going to get a solid 10 views on this, but the 10 people watching this, you're the real ones. I love y'all. Couldn't do it without y'all, and yeah, I'll see you at the next one. Okay, see what I did there? That's what all the big YouTubers do at the end. They just go. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Bye, guys.